You have a sense of humor too? Yeah, definitely get that.
Everybody can remember he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. Go.
Again, when we in there first.
The last time.
What last time?
What was that, 40 years ago today?
Yeah.
Yes, 48 years ago.
Exactly.
Right,
That's
that's right.
the
That's
time.
the time.
That's what I
40
said.
years ago.
Deja,
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
deja vu.
Man, what
On
was I
this
at?
very day,
Wow, when was you in the hospital again?
for the
48
40th
years ago, we came to
anniversary.
the world.
That's right. 40th anniversary.
Yeah, I'll be taking them home.
My leg snapping and broke my leg 48 years ago. Guess what?
I decided to come and do the other one.
Money.
I had to do a matching
Is
set.
ready? You in your bathroom?
What?
You got to use the bathroom
Go
with
ahead.
her? Yeah.
Go.
That ain't mine. Go ahead.
I decided to do a matching set.
You're wrong.
Finally saved up for that other one.
You're wrong.
Look, grandma, you gotta get up.
I saved up my hands to get up on those.
You already hit the record button?
No.
Don't
No.
you try this at home.
I know what to do, man.
Oh, that's right. You gotta
Okay, let's get him.
look. He gotta get his phone. I took.
Can I get the prop right? See, that's what I'm saying. Got the wrong camera. He about to film the ceiling and stuff.
Right.
We record this, right?
Film me from
Yep.
like here up.
Get your record button. As soon as he say he ready,
Okay. Where's the recording button?
right there on the
That's your
set.
head. I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay, you can start talking now. So what you say, Howard?
I'm still trying to.
Oh,
Let me see. Let me see.
Wait, I'm gonna just put that phone. It need a bracer. Yeah, need to look. I'm taking photos.
Right.
Grandma taking photos.
No, my camera just taking random shots.
You always eating ice cream.
That ain't even ice cream no more. This is a
They'll let it go away. Is that your right?
Right.
What, you gonna lose your other phone too?
It's a bracer.
Oh,
Look, man, I do this for a living.
Right.
You see them slick selfies I be taking?
Right. Those are gonna be some interesting photos. You know?
That's skill, man.
I swear, as the nurses
You
didn't
know,
record
Free
you.
would have come, but he hadn't.
I know, he wasn't feeling
He wasn't feeling too well this morning.
it. Sorry.
And you just went on him.
She goes to the bathroom.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, you can start talking now.
You sure you got the right angle, bro? You
I'm good.
look elevated too.
No, sir. No, sir.
Is
Now,
it
what you
recording?
say
Double
happened?
checking, you keep looking like.
No, sir.
Okay,
It's
Grandma,
all
wait on
good.
to say something.
Alright, you want me to prop your phone? Your hand's gonna get tired. You want to set that up for you too?
Yeah, might as well. Let me get your sister. She's going to the bathroom.
Oh, you want to film her come out the bathroom?
Even know where she's coming from.
Oh, Joe, this right here is the perfect angle.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
This is a perfect angle.
See,
Here, look.
and
Look between that. Look between the cups.
Yep.
just then, Tanya steps into the room.
And you.
Okay.
This the blooper reel.
You both.
And Grandma said he taking pictures.
This the blooper reel.
Okay.
He ain't got about
You
3
can
phones
set me
back.
up.
I'm good.
Take a picture.
This is like the newscast.
What you say, Marie?
Huh?
Take
Grandma taking pictures of you.
I ain't
He doing the
did nothing.
newscast. Okay.
I'm good.
You got everybody phone now? You need another phone?
I think he's good.
You need the nurses coming here with their phone?
Nah, they gonna catch some highlights on them. They good.
They gonna like, we gonna remember this family. This family came up here with all these phones.
Get mad.
Okay, this is ready to take a picture because this is a countdown going on. Let me just change this.
They're bad. Barbara, they're bad.
Now.
All right. Oh, 10 seconds to film. Check that out. kind of phone? You had that
That's
phone
right.
like that.
Huh?
That was countdown to start filming. I was ready for a selfie. This phone gonna
Well,
do
get
that.
you ready to get yourself ready. That's
Yeah,
all.
okay. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. As y'all can see, I'm in a hospital. Henceforth, this interesting ensemble I'm sporting. Catch this at any medical facility. So, here's the story. How did I get here? That was the question.
Yes.
After going down with the bike, I managed to hobble around, pick the bike up, 400-pound bike on one leg, which thinking back was pretty impressive.
And how heavy is the bike?
400 pounds. Wow. Yeah, so I picked up the 400-pound bike with one leg, with my good leg, obviously, not the bad leg, because that bad leg got me here. So, I got the bike up, hopped around, threw the old bad leg across the bike, got my lean on, started it back up, rode towards the house. Somebody's camera died.
Nice.
Hold on.
Say you took too long.
Yours was filming.
Yeah,
Yep.
mine is good.
Maybe you can only film so long at a time. I don't know.
You got it.
That ain't me.
No, I got
Oh,
that.
you see the light on?
Is it still filming?
It's filming. Well, maybe it wasn't filming at the time. I don't know.
You got to do it
That's
over.
not my cameras.
Make you look good. So.
All right, so let's start this over.
Got you the house.
What's up, people? Welcome to my episode of How You Get Here. As you can tell by the backdrop, scenery, this is all authentic. I'm in the hospital. We gotta do this again because
Maurice, you
I'm
okay?
filming
No,
you
just
right
go
here.
with those two.
no,
We have to play catch
we
up.
don't do this right.
My,
We don't-
my minutes might run out pretty soon, too.
I-
What is filming, me or
I'll
you?
edit it. You know,
Did you turn the camera around?
Now it's around.
Okay, that's what you did.
All right.
Okay.
Try this for the third time.
Okay. Third time
All
is the
this season.
time.
Wow, he got all the raw footage. He got the whole bloopers.
Oh, you. Oh, you.
All right. 3 times the charm.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who are just joining in, this is the
Refresh you
third
out.
time on this
One
phone.
of the two.
First time on this phone and this phone, and this one just been going the whole time.
That's a good phone.
This is my episode of How Did I Get Here? Whatever it was I said the last 2 times. Anyway, filming to you currently pretty live right now from the hospital, Frederick Hospital, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yesterday I was riding my bike, got cut off, came to a hard stop, bike went down pretty hard, took me with it, broke my shin bone. After I got up, first thing that came to mind was I broke my leg. I could tell because I couldn't stand on it. Second thing that came to mind was I got to get my bike to the crib and get to the hospital. So I used my good leg, picked up the 400-pound bike, hopped around it, threw my bad leg over it, balanced myself as best as I could, started up the bike, drove to the house, back through traffic. Got towards the house, had to overshoot because in my condition, making a U-turn was pretty difficult because I had to make a left U-turn and my right leg is the one that's broken. So after overshooting the house a little bit and pulling over to let traffic pass, once I had the opportunity to start to make the U-turn on the downward slope with gravity pulling me towards my bad side, I went down again. At that point, passing by motorists started to pull over. The first to get out and approach me was an elderly white lady who was very kind and very concerned. She asked me if I was okay, and I explained to her I really was not okay. I had just broken my leg and was trying to get my bike home. She asked me if I needed a ride home, and I pointed to my building. Was like, I live right there. I was just trying to get my bike to the house and get to the hospital. She asked me if I wanted to call an ambulance or something. I'm out.
Wow. Mine's still going.
She asked me if I wanted to call an ambulance or something. I told her no, because, well, I was basically at home, and she was like, well, how are you going to get to the hospital? Is there anybody that's going to take you? I said, no, I live alone. And again, she asked, well, how are you going to get to the hospital? More concerned, motherly-like, which was very nice. And I pointed to my yellow car. I was like, I'm going to drive that yellow car right there. That's my car. So 3 other guys came up. One guy was like, throw your arm around my shoulder. I'll help you get to the crib. Just put your weight on me. So he helped me hop the half-block distance to the house. The other 2 guys, they picked up my bike and rode it to the house. Well, pushed it, so to say. They got the bike in for me because it needed to be put inside, which is where I keep my bike, keep people from stealing it. After that, I got in the car, used my opposite leg. I held up my broken leg with my arm and drove with my left foot the entire distance to the hospital, roughly 10 miles, 10, 12 miles maybe more from where I live. And it was interesting because when I pulled up to valet parking, the guy, he didn't come out because he didn't know if I was waiting on somebody or just not sure about what I was going to be doing. So I had to roll the window down and signal him. And he actually thought he knew me from bowling, but I don't bowl. But then he was like, oh, my bad, wrong car. I said, it's okay, it's all right. Because he was like, where your bowling balls? I don't bowl. Then he looked at me and was like, oh, my mistake, wrong guy. So I was like, I could use your help getting me out of this car. I broke my leg. So he went and got a wheelchair and helped me get out, rode me in, and they did a couple of x-rays, shin, ankle, knee. The only problems were my tibia, which is the larger, storage is full. I guess I'll have to get the version from one of y'all. My tibia, which is the larger bone, and my fibula. The tibia is also known as the shin bone. So anyway, they decided to admit me. I thought I was going to get a cast and be on my way. I thought I was going to be in crutches, but thanks to modern medical marvels and technology and such, they decided to just run a rod in my leg, a lifetime rod. So me and metal detectors are going to be pretty good friends for the rest of my life, I guess. Had the surgery done this morning, and ever since I've been here, people have been saying they've never had a case like me. One, a person who was on a motorcycle, had an accident and got back on a motorcycle with a broken leg, rode to the house and drove themselves here to a hospital. Two, the whole time I was here, I was not in pain. At first, I thought that I wasn't in pain from the broken leg because I was like, I must be going into shock, or I'm probably already in shock. That probably wasn't the case because nobody mentioned me being in shock or having any shock effects. So probably just adrenaline, or I don't know. Anyway, while they were maneuvering me around and checking my leg, they kept asking me what's my pain scale on 1 to 10. 0 to 10. Now, I'm looking at the pain chart. 0 is feeling the best, and 10 feeling the worst. I I just didn't have any pain. It's like, it's mostly just the pressure. And it's basically been that way ever since I got here. The swelling and the weird disfiguration, that was, something to behold, for lack of better words. Looking at your leg looking kind of weird at that point, at the broke point. I was also concerned that I may have had internal bleeding. I was worried about amputation, because a friend of mine had her leg amputated recently. She had some issues, so just putting it all out there, stuff happens. And for a while she was in the cast or whatever, and I thought that she was fine until she recently got her leg amputated. I said, wow, didn't want that. But anyway, so since I've been here, like I said, they just been like, wow, you're not crying, you're not in pain, you're not cursing anybody out from the pain. You're just, wow. So they said if there was a Hall of Fame, I'd be on it. I'd be on it.
I gotta take your photo and put it on the wall.
The guy who came in and felt no pain.
Right.
And that is rather impressive, seeing as though I, 1, was not drunk, 2, was not high, 3, don't even drink or get high. So it's like, what's really going on here? I don't know. I guess I always could take a hit. So, yeah. So, I'm feeling pretty cool. I'm gonna take it easy with the leg for a while. They said I could stand on it, and actually I could, but I'm just gonna play it light. I've been doing good so far. I don't want to get overzealous or anything like that, and just go jumping off the roof or nothing like no time soon. So take those baby steps. I give myself two weeks. I'll be back all right.
2. The doctor said 6.
The doctor said 6?
The doctor said 6.
I give myself 3 weeks.
Right.
So what you gonna do
But
about your
then
job?
again, I mean,
Right,
3
no-
weeks.
no
th-
base
three-
jumping
three-
within the
3
next
weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks till it
Jumping
till
on
it
the
fully
video.
heal. Well, 6 weeks till it fully heal. But like I said, they said I can actually walk on it. So I give myself 3 weeks to be able to be maneuvering around pretty well enough that you may or may not be able to tell that I injured my leg. I might have a teeny tiny limp, just precautionary. There's a phone call coming in on
My phone.
on your phone. You want to take that?
You're not recording, so.
It's still recording.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one. Hold on, excuse me.
So yeah,
You have missed out. Oh, well.
so that's that. That's that right there. And I was in a really big cast thing. I had an Optimus Prime boot. Took a picture of that. See if I can show you guys that.
Okay, I'll let her know. Thank you.
How far is the cast?
Steph.
Well, the cast itself, it came just, it was thigh high, thigh high
Like
cast
your
boot.
brother said when you broke your other.
You good?
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, you're welcome.
thigh high.
Yeah, it was pretty big, bulky,
Good. They
clumpy.
don't want you to move that leg at all.
Yeah, but like I said, everybody who has spoken to me have been like, "Are you in pain?" I'm like, no.
You haven't had any pain.
And that was even before the pain pills. Even with the pain pills, I only had like Tylenol. No biggie. I mean,
Extra strength.
no
more.
biggie.
Cool, man.
I didn't need them. I was like, yeah, just give them to me.
That keep them anyway, huh?
Just give me all. Give me all. Just, right. Give me the good stuff. Whatever you got, I'll take it. So yeah, that's it. So
I tried to call you.
There it is.
Say money.
There it is.